Today's video is going to be about how I store my tackle on my 2017 Skeeter ZX250. Alrighty y'all, Lou here from Beyond the Bounds. This is a channel geared towards bass fishing, gear reviews, and tournament footage. So if you like that sort of thing, click that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Now guys, this is one of the things that I bought this boat for, was because I love the storage layout. I'm going to show you right here. It's got the center storage locker for your tackle. Now a lot of people will shift things in their boat, maybe shift it to the back to help the boat get up on plane a little bit faster, because what you don't want is, you know, too much weight all the way up here in the front, which doesn't allow the front to get up, so you can't get on the pad and can't get on plane. So I'll get you some very close, you know, some close-up shots of what I'm talking about. But I've basically got everything labeled. Took my wife's label maker and just printed out me some labels. Helps me find things very fast when I need to, because again, you just look right at it. Bam, I need square bills. I go and pop out square bills. Now these are the 3700 series of Planos that actually come with the Skeeter. So all of these tackle boxes came with the Skeeter. You know, I've been out in rain, I've been out in torrential rain, cold rain, you name it. This has stayed very dry. Some of my other compartments get water in it, but when you're fishing in those types of situations, that's gonna happen because you're opening and closing. But this one has actually always stayed dry. There's no carpet inside of this one, so I really like that as well. But I like the diagonal way that these are arranged. There's also rod tube holders in there. I've only used them about once or so, but as you can see, I've got these bags just kind of littered along the sides, and all of these bags are my soft plastics. I just like having them here. If I know I need a creature bait and I need to go to the left hand side, those are all black. Going all the way to the right hand side, those are green, and that kind of replicates across every single one of these bags. You know, and my colors just go across the spectrum, but they're all nice and together. So if I need to find something, or again, you know, generally on game day kind of thing like that, you've already got your color selection kind of down pat. You know what you're throwing. This allows me to just go through the combinations. These bags hold a ton. Let me tell you, I mean, this is my, and I got special names for them. Like, as you can see, I call the Cinco bag my Stanko bag, because I don't know what it is about Cincos, man. It's a love-hate relationship, you know. But I mean, I've got a large amount, everything from Biospawn Exo sticks to Yum to Bass Pro Shop Black and Blue, because I go through those quite a bit and they're less expensive than the Gary Yamamoto's. And even in this bag, you know, I know that majority of the time I've got my 5-inchers and all that right here in the middle, but if I need like that 4-inch or the smaller ones, they're over here in the side. But as you can see, I can store a ton of different colors, and again, black going to your lighter greens and stuff like that are on the side, and that replicates through all. Now these bags, I'll drop a link down in the comment section, the description section below, because these are actually just things. I mean, I think these are like 10 to 15 bucks, and you get maybe 2 of the black ones, 1 of the tan ones or whatever, but you know, those just fit right there perfectly. So that's kind of how I really like that. And you know, I got some other ones here. As you can see, this is kind of my secret stash. It's got my lure that's been really helping me out quite a bit this year. Presentation there. Oh, I didn't show you, my bad. Doesn't matter. You know, my crawls and everything for my trailers, just kind of got crawl on that, on the side of that there. Let's go into, you know, I did a whole video about this, but this is my chatterbait selection right there. That's one of the things that I've stuck with, because if I go to a kayak or something else, a co-angler bag, I like having this just ready to go. That's all the chatterbaits and the respective trailers that I own. And again, just fits right there in the side, and I know exactly where it's at. I put the the swimmer's bag, which is all my swim bait type action baits. And again, these can hold quite a bit. You can use these for storage throughout the boat. They're available on Amazon. And you know, I really like them. I really like doing it this way. I think it really helps. So let's get into the hard bait tackle and all that. So as you can see here, I got all my hard boxes, my 3700s labeled. Got the jigs, jig box, basically every combination of jigs that I could want, desire, so forth. You know, I got some hair jigs in there, got some greenfish tackle. Actually, you know, I haven't used these yet, but I bought them on Tackle Warehouse. Links down in the description. But you know, for this size of a jig, it's got a really finessey weed guard on it, and you know, I'm looking forward to throwing these. It's got rubber skirts too, so it's a good price on them. Good price on those rubber skirts. So gonna try them out. Majority of everything in there is a new tech jig. I'll be switching out and throwing some more advantage baits, jigs as well though, because I really like their products. That's the jig box. Really the only kind of things that I do different instead of just having 3700 for everything is how I have my 2 terminal tackle. So I have 2 terminal tackle boxes that came out of my Hobie, and you know, I just kind of split these up simply because if I'm taking them to different kayaks or something like that, and you know, maybe a co-angler bag, I just like having them separate like that. Got more of my, what do I have on this side? You got your shaky head, wacky heads, net head rigs, things like that are all in that one. Some weights along with some Carolina rig stuff. And this is more or less just a straight Texas rig kind of box. It's got my 1 ounce weights, you know, the weights that span the gamut and everything. And you know, about 2 years ago, I put in a really heavy order of some Beast Coast tackle. Learned about them from watching Alex Rudd's channel, and went on there. Really liked the packaging that they came in, because they split the weights up really nicely, and you know, they protect themselves in there, and then they give you the little baggies and everything. So really like that. Not a sponsorship, just kind of liked them, and their prices. I thought their prices were very competitive. So I guess you know, one of the other things unique that I do is this is literally my finesse box right here. Again, it's one of those things that can always go with me no matter where I'm at. In my co-angler bag, it's very small, but it's got everything that I need and throw in there. It's got a variety of drop shot hooks, a variety of nail weights for Nico rigging, some weights for Mojo rigging, drop shot weights. Everything that I have for that is in here. It's even got wacky rig techniques in here, and it's got weighted wacky rig jig heads as well. So that's why I keep this box just like it is, and it kind of just sits in here. Let's get into my spinnerbait box. For the longest, I was doing my spinnerbaits just like my spinnerbaits and my buzz baits. My buddy over on Zach Moore, Bass Moore, his channel, you know, he showed me this trick a while back, and I was doing this with my spinnerbaits. But then I was like, you know what? I've got some extra space in here. I'm not really utilizing every single one of these 3700s, and let me say, like, this is all the tackle I own, guys. I don't have boxes of tackle elsewhere. For me, if I'm not using it and I don't trust it and can't use it, I don't have it on the boat. That's just how I am. Whereas everything I own tackle wise literally is right here. But as you can see, I've got a large collection of just different colors of buzz baits and spinner baits, you know, mostly at this moment. Got a lot of the Monroe series by River to Sea. I really like. I've always liked it. It's been my favorite spinnerbait of choice, and but I like that they can all be in there, all nice stored away. Should not be putting them in there. Here's a note to self: don't store them with the plastics on there. That's just bad. If you do that, your stuff's gonna rust. So don't store them with the plastics on there. Big note to self. You see that? Got a nice rusted hook because of that. So take care of your tackle. Last but not least, the only other true unique thing that I do is I just carry a smaller 3600 series Plano Elite for all of my square bills. Again, something I actually did a video on. One, because I liked how many this could actually hold, and you'll see that I got a variety that covered different depths from, you know, a baby 1- right there that will be in about 1 to 3 feet, or a Berkeley pit bull right there that dives down close to 7 to 10 feet, or a custom painted crankbait right there that really, I think that's a KVD 1.5 that's custom painted, and you know, it's going to be in that 3 to 5 feet. So different variety of baits. Spro, yeah, Spro Little John right there, great bait, tight wiggle, good for fall, good for early spring. I think some storm arashi. But that's how I store a lot of my different square bills. I've actually got another box that's, again, just all square bills. This is my square bills on the go. It's got a variety of colors in there, and I really like this to be able to go, again, from kayak to boat. Don't have to take anything out. It's something that it's a presentation that I'm probably going to throw a lot of, because I have a lot of confidence in square bills. Rattle Traps, you'll see that I've got them still in their boxes inside of the box. Mostly the original Bill Lewis Rattle Trap design right there. Do have some one knockers in there, some Berkeley products, and some Strike King products. Gotta have a good selection, good mixture, different sounds, different weights and all that. But that's my Rattle Trap box right there. It's kind of like a soft jerkbait box that I have. It's not labeled, but that's what's in there. Different varieties of Yum, Zoom, Castaic, Jerky J's, some Bustum baits right there, some, you know, biggins. I like to experiment and throw those on when I'm out on reservoirs and stuff like that. That's where I kind of try to use those a little bit more, different ledges and stuff. I've got one box that's solely 10-foot cranks. Got some Storms, 6XDs, just different things that go different depths. And again, that's why you don't put, right there, why you don't put your soft plastics in there with them. And last but not least, I just have a non-categorized kind of selection of baits there. These are some hair jigs that I just like to keep separate. Got some umbrella rigs in there, spoon, big old hood that I've never caught a fish on, ice jig, vertical jig that I have caught fish on. Just a variety of different baits, you know. That's my, like, try it when I'm not on the Potomac somewhere. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That is a look at my entire tackle that I carry on my Skeeter ZX250. I will do another larger box for some of my deep cranks, my 6XDs and all that. I keep that in the hatch over here when I have it with me. Just don't have it with me today. Could have probably used it. But, you know, just a deeper Plano box that I keep that in. So, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this type of video, let me know down below. Anything else that you'd like to see kind of about the boat. Season's wrapping up, so she's pretty much going to go in the garage here. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good one.